What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Leave It to Judges MMA show. I'm with the boys, as always, Nick and Xavier. And today, guys, we are going to be going through every single division and we are going to be picking dark horses to win the belt in each division. What does that mean exactly? In order to be defined as a dark horse, we need to genuinely believe that they have somewhat of a chance to win the belt. Not that we think it's going to happen for sure, but they have a chance. Let's get started, guys, at heavyweight. We're going to go heavy down. Our current champ is Tom Aspinall, but he is on ice. Pereira just vacated his belt, confirmed he's moving up. Who's a dark horse though to win the belt here?
Okay, if it's a prospect that's like on the rise, do they count as a dark horse or no? Because I mean, I was gonna say Hackett. Like, I think Hackett can get the
Yeah,
title.
I think it's a valid pick.
Um, but I think more dark horse to me is like Waldo. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I think Hackett somehow just like having a monumental rise would be a little bit like almost less surprising than Waldo somehow finessing the title. You know what I mean? I think Waldo would be like a good dark horse. Like I could kind of see him just like, behind his little technical boxing, he has a good chin. I mean, he seemingly has pretty good cardio. I could see him just like he's been on a run recently. Like, I don't know. I could just see him somehow finessing his way to a unanimous decision against one of these guys, man. He's pretty hard to take down. Like, I don't know. I could see Waldo as a dark horse for heavyweight.
Yeah, I like that pick. I was honestly thinking Hockett a little bit. Um, but someone in this division that I really like to watch until I see this move get stopped, he might just ankle lock his way all the way to the title. Walter Walker, baby.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
backing him also because he's my boy Johnny Walker's brother, and I'll support the Walkers to get a belt here real quick.
Yes, I mean he's the only one that's gonna do it.
Exactly, exactly.
Johnny not a dark horse at 205?
No, 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 no.
No, no. He used to be.
He's
Hey,
about
he
to
used to be.
him and Dominic Reyes are apparently scheduled for a chin off. So like the under 2.5 is feeding families and that shit for sure.
The Glass Cannon Championship.
I swear. The one round affair.
I do like Waldo though more of a pick. I was thinking Hokick, but I think Waldo is more the definition of a dark horse because even if Hotchek loses to Curtis Blades, I still think like he still has plenty of time to climb back up. Waldo, it is kind of do or die right now for him. He's on this nice little hot streak.
I do not understand what the fuck they're doing with this Hockey Blade shit, man. Like I don't get it from a promotional standpoint at all.
They're
Like
just desperate, I guess, to get some juice into this division.
like
Super.
I mean, my thing is this, like, you have zero. I mean, here's my fucking theory, bro. I think that they're getting sick of fucking Tom Aspinall, bro. I think they're about to strip his ass, bro. To be honest, um, I mean, I think that Alex John Jones is like apparently like I've seen John Jones posting some shit and like that he's like in talks for the White House card and shit. Like they're in negotiations and shit. Like so, it's kind of trending towards that. We know that Alex already vacated the title, but I will just say, like, beyond that, like, I could really see them, like, stripping his ass and, like, on some medical leave shit. Cause, like, we've seen it before where, like, if you have to be out super, super, super long, like, on some Dominic Cruz shit, it's, like, more up in the air, like, we don't know when you're going to return kind of deal, which was, like, this eye situation is kind of turning into that, right? So it's, like, you might have to like sit on the sidelines for a bit, and then might just have to promise him like a title shot whenever he's right, you know?
Yeah. To build off that, especially if this whole heavyweight thing is going down at the White House, which it kind of looks like it is because Pereira, John Jones want to fight on the card, it would be kind of weird. I don't really care, but to have the interim belt on the line there at the White House, like biggest event ever, that'd be kind of weird, right? So I do think they might strip Tom and make it for undisputed.
That would be fucked. I'm not gonna lie, because I think John Jones already said like this is the last go.
Oh, okay.
Like, so I don't think that John Jones is planning to have more fights after this and shit with his arthritis hip and shit. Like, I'm pretty sure he's like, you know what I'm saying? This is like the one and done. Like, let me do it one more time for America. It's the perfect send off. huge White House card. Like you can't really beat that if he headlines the White House card. Like you can't really send it off any better than that, honestly.
Yeah,
Against a legend like Pereira, like it doesn't get any better than that, to be honest. So I think that I like to make that fight for I mean, yeah, for the title doesn't really make sense to me. Like that's kind of fry in my opinion. Like to not have one gone somehow involved in the title shot. Like it would make sense if it was like gone Alex, which like I'm hearing rumors like if they can't work out the John thing, that is what they're looking towards. And I do think like that might be more so for like a undisputed title. Because I do think that like putting the title on John just for him to vacate it again is kind of like why, you know?
yeah, that's a great point.
And I honestly think that like Alex John Jones does not need a belt. Like we know what's up. Like,
No, no. If you're Pereira, like I'm cool vacating my belt to get a chance at beating John Jones. Like that's worth
bro,
everything.
like yeah. It's not like no, it's not like we don't like think that he would spark both Oberg and fucking Prohaska in the same night. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day.
All right, though, guys, we're gonna land on Waldo as our dark horse for the heavyweight division. I think that's a good pick. Let's move down to 205, though. We have a vacant title, but we have two challengers. A lot of these guys have already fought for the belt before. Who are we thinking here, guys?
This one easy for me. I think Asmat Mirzakhanov is easily the biggest dark horse currently.
I love that pick.
Like he is 5'10".
16 to 0.
It's like he is going out there and putting everything behind his shots and looks like great cardio. My only concern is he's a little old, but that's why it's more important to win it now. And I feel like with Pahea leaving, that is a huge opening right now. Like as good as Yuri has fought, like I'm not confident he beats everybody still.
Facts.
Like he's one weird movement away from getting knocked out in a fight. Like
Every time, every fight, bro, it's crazy, bro. But he just gets it done. I also have pretty decent confidence that he gets past Oberg though. Like I just think that like Oberg does not have a style that like his style is way more like distance and like kind of being technical. And I don't think he has like the threat to like keep Yuri off of him for long enough, you know? Like I just think Yuri just literally been in there with worse a lot, and it's like he's gonna come to scrap, and I don't know if he can like I don't think Oberg can like win a just like a banger with him, you know what I mean? A brawl. But yeah, I think Azmat's probably the best decision. I was thinking Bogdan Guskov as my other person. Because I thought he definitely beat Jan in their last fight, and it was like a draw. And I mean, had he beat Jan, like where's Jan ranked right now? Fifth, you know what I mean? He'd be right up there, you know what I mean? And I thought that he should have got that win. So I think he's like in a shit division, he would also be like a dark horse to me, like because
Listen,
sorry about that. In a shit division where it's like, you know, it's very top heavy. Like it has good contenders at the very top, but like the back, I would say after you get past Jamal Hill, and honestly, no disrespect, but I'm not sure if Hill even deserves to be in this like class. I'm gonna put him in right now, just because I don't know. He's looked very bad recently. I need to see him in there, see where he's at. But um, after Jamal Hill, eight you have Ozdemir, which is like kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Like that's a pretty big drop off in a top 15 rank. So I think that um Guskov has as good of a chance as anyone.
yeah, I was very high on Rackage. I know he was losing a lot, but just the eye test, I always really liked what I was seeing out there from him. And then Asmat just like one shot at him, and like it was hilarious. So I love that pick.
Facts.
I think we're 2 for 2 here.
That-
Let's move down though, the 185. Gonna be tough to find a dark horse because Hamzat Chimaev is our champion. Let's just assume Hamzat stays our champ for a while, like not him vacating. I'll just throw out maybe a Piper, if he can get past Izzy.
Hell nah.
Brendan Allen.
Oh my
Bro, I literally think it's Sean Strickland. Like, bro,
The
Sean Strickland. I think even though he is like Sean Strickland and like, he is a former championship. Like, I think everyone is damn near a dark horse to Hamzat, bro. Like, I don't see anybody beating him. But I think that Strickland might have the best chance, man. Like, just because I know that like his style on the feet would I feel like give Hamzat some issues. Um, and like we know that he can push a hard five, but I just don't see like. And I would say he has above average takedown defense. Like we just seen, especially like Fluffy couldn't do anything with him in the grappling department. So I mean, I think even if you put Fluffy against DDP, like Fluffy would probably have more success in the grappling than that. And I think Sean shut all grappling down. So I mean, I think that he might have like some of the best takedown defense in the division currently. And like we know he can like, he's trained with him before and like I'm sure he can like defend submissions a good amount, a little bit just from like, training with him a good amount. So I say Strickland, man, because I don't see any of these guys fucking with Hamzat, man. It was Fluffy until recently. Now I'm like, I don't know where he's at, bro. Because like these guys are gonna hit that body, bro. They're gonna hit that body. Like I don't know.
It's crazy to look at the rankings right now and see Brendan Allen is number 4 in the world currently at middleweight. That's insane. But this is a weird one. I mean, look, to me, they're all dark horses. And if I'm just picking the best fighter out of all of them, it is DDP. Even though Hamza ran through him, he's still the best fighter on this list. And we just look down, and I would trust DDP to go back out there and just knock his head off. And I don't think it's out of the question DDP can still TKO Mr. Chimaev, but if I'm just going off like styles here, I could see like a Ohio. I think he needs to
Yeah, I
get.
was supposed to say Ohio. We just kind of forgot about him. Fuck. The man takes one loss and we're like, forgot he existed completely.
It was just a bad loss to him.
Wow.
Like, it just wasn't the best look. But I think stylistically, he would at least have a fighting chance in there. Like I just don't believe in Imavov in the matchup whatsoever.
No, it's just a bad look. Like
bad matchup.
Strickland was taking him down. Like, come on.
Yeah.
He's fucked.
I like Ohio low key a little more than Strickland. Like
Yeah, I'll go Ohio. I'll go Ohio.
Okay, we can settle on Ohio.
Hey, we said fuck the Ritter, huh? Damn.
It just, dude, the way he lost that fight to Brett, like that was an
uh,
ass whooping to Brendan Allen. Like I don't want to disrespect him, but, like that was
I
bad.
I was
Don't
thinking
want to disrespect him too. I hate that like everything I'm saying like kind of feels like I am disrespecting him, but it's like he is a very good fighter, like, but he's not
That's it. Like
shouldn't be he shouldn't be in the top five of anyone's division, if that makes sense. He kicked my ass, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
Clark, how upset would you be if he beat DDP?
uh not that upset, but bro. We already
you would be in shambles, bro. You
uh,
would be in
Devastation.
we edged our history, y'all. We're top 3 middleweight of all time. We edged our history already.
not if you lose to Brendan Allen, bro. I'm not gonna.
I thought you said RDR.
Oh no, no, I said Allen.
Oh yeah, no, I would be in shambles.
I'd be devastated.
Like RDR, I like RDR, so I would low key be okay with it, but
I feel that.
All right, though. Let's move down to 170. Similar to 185, has a very dominant champion in Islam Makhachev. I'll get us started, guys. Have you guys ever heard of a man named Joaquin Buckley? Dynamite in his hands, uber athletic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, get the fuck on.
Shout out Buckley, bro. He's gonna knock out Brady, but I think a real dark horse is Carlos Prates to win the belt. The reason I say he's a dark horse, I don't think he's talked about like the Garys, the Moraleses, the Islams, the JDMs yet. He's obviously scheduled to fight JDM and he definitely could get by him, but the reason I say he's a dark horse is he got the equalizer. He got weird power. He got weird, freaky, paranormal power. Like he touches you, you're seeing ghosts. I think Carlos Prates is a good dark horse.
I don't hate that pick. I heard he's scheduled to fight JDM, so I mean, like,
He is.
we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up with that. Like, that's a fucking banger of a fight. I want to see that 5 rounds. I hope it's five
I
rounds.
think it is
I hope it's a main event somewhere. I think it is too. Yeah. Fuck
in
yeah.
Australia. I think.
Let's go. Like, that's the matchmakers. In the kitchen, doing work. Um, I love that pick. I was just thinking, like, damn, like. Kamaru Usman, bro. Kamaru Usman, a dark horse fuck to slide in there, bro. Be a little slimy stroker. I could see if they give him like a favorable matchup, like on some fight Bilal Muhammad,
Get
and
a
then
title shot.
and get a title shot
Fuck
shit,
it.
bro. I would not even I could see that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like if they say like or like let's say they give him like fuck Morales and he fucking just like Russell fucks him, you know? Like fuck. So I'm gonna say Kamaru Usman. I think that he has like one more at least. He could beat one of these guys on any given night. I would say like left in him type shit. Like not when I say these guys, I don't mean Makachev. I just mean like he could beat Ian Gary. I think I think he could show experience to Michael Morales. I just think that if he gets touched, he's probably fucked. But like. I don't know. I just think that like Morales to me is still very, very unproven because he keeps putting people's lights out. And so I have to see like I think a vet like Kamaru could like, show him a little vet lesson to be honest. So I'm gonna go Kamaru Usman as the dark horse.
All right. Dark
I mean, he better put all of his money behind those knees because if the knees are gone, there is no chance. But I mean, I like the Prates one because I do feel like people probably put him behind the JDMs of the world, Gary and Morales at this point as the champ. And I was thinking maybe a if he shows massive improvement, I think Bonfim a little bit.
I was thinking Bonfim too, but I think it's a little too soon. Like I need to see a little more from him. I do. I
It's not
do.
bad. I like that.
That's fair. But I was also thinking, ooh, imagine they kind of did him dirty in the fighter decisions, but MVP baby.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
MVP. I think like MVP style. I think he could beat a Prates, JD. Like none of these guys really wrestle. I know Gary wrestled them, but like that was a minute ago, and I just feel like
I feel like he could beat a Morales, bro. Just because like he could have anyone just seeing ghosts out there, bro, on any given night. If you can't grab him and hold him, like
Facts.
he's more like a puzzle, like like on some Wonder Boy Thompson shit. Like sometimes it's like I might not even think you're the better fighter, but like matchup wise, you're just tricky. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
against any striker, he has a chance.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think that he hard stops at Islam. Islam will sub his ass, I think. But
Oh yeah, he dragged all the shit.
I mean, we obviously seen what Gary did to him, which was really just blanket him. He didn't even threaten to finish him really, but just blanket him. You can just kind of hold him for 3 rounds if you want. But I don't think that Morales and these guys like fight like that. A protest type shit. Like him protest would be a banger to be honest.
Maybe a chess match. All right, guys, we all had different answers at 170. It's okay. I think they're all valid picks. Let's move down to 155. Ilya Taporia is our champion. Pretty stacked division.
this is an easy one for me. I feel like the only one that makes sense is Rufy.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I thought you were going to say ZM.
Eh, he's just he got time still, I think, to grow.
Rufy was my answer too.
Like he's the only one I could see like actually going toe to toe with Taporia and like maybe in a world he could get a knot. I think Taporia beats everyone, honestly, but I think best tightest boxer to like try to beat him would be Rufy though.
Any love for a BSD?
No.
Eh.
No, just too hectic, not like polished enough.
That's Tank. You just
I think he would just get knocked the fuck out too. We've seen him get knocked out before. It's gonna take someone that like has a good chin at least. We haven't seen Rufy get like fucking wobbled or anything like that really. Like his one loss was just because he got like wrestle fucked. So it's like in the striking department, like I have to still believe he has like a chance too. And like he's unorthodox on his like, dollar store Connor shit. You know what I mean? Like he's on his free movement shit. Like he's almost like how Connor was before he started boxing fluid and shit. You know what I mean? When he had like a when he had like a more karate based, bouncy kind of style, bouncing in and out, darting in and out kind of style. I think that that could like present a interesting challenge for Taporia. Not to say like Taporia couldn't still win, but obviously like it just is a different puzzle than someone who's gonna be like more of a traditional boxing match with him, which he seems to just be winning with everybody. So
Definitely. I think it's a good
I
pick.
think I think Rufy is solid.
All right, let's go to 145 then. Volk is a very vulnerable champion.
I know.
There's Aljo. I wouldn't call Gene Silva a dark horse. I feel like everyone's pretty like he
Yeah,
could definitely be champion one day.
facts.
is he a dark horse though?
Aljo?
No, Silva.
No, I don't think he is. But
Yeah,
he's like a very live guy who can win the belt.
I think yeah, exactly. I think Dark Horse is I'm gonna say Milky Costa, bro. Milky Costa. He's coming, bro. I think he's rounding into form. I really liked his last performance, knocking out what was it, Ige?
Yep.
He's knocked out Ige
He's ranked now.
with the spinning back kick. He's ranked now. He's 29. He's entering his prime. He's in his prime. Let me see. How many fights has he won in a row? Like a couple for sure. He's on a bit of a run. One, two, three, four, five, six. He's on a 6 fight win streak, bro. He's
Decent.
streaking. He's coming into his own. I also just think that like there are some people that like a Josh Emmett, a Brian Ortega, I think that he matches up solid with Steve Garcia. Um, I see some people ranked ahead of him that like he can make his way into that top 10 and even like that, top seven, top eight range, which like puts you one fight away from a title shot. So I think he's the definition of a dark horse here.
I love that pick. I was thinking Kevin Vallejos.
Yeah.
Man just looks like a tank when he's out there. And he's, what is he, 25, I believe, y'all? I want to say
Something like that. But he is 16-1, about to fight Emmett, so
his only loss, I believe, is to Gene Silva outside of the UFC, I believe. Is his only, let me look at it a little bit. But all the fights, oh, they only show UFCs. Okay. But all the fights he has been in, he's looked like a beast. Pretty dominant fighter from what I've seen on the feet so far. Looks dynamic, powerful, and he's young. He's a little small for the weight class, I think, but still looks like a beast to me. So I'd go with him out of I think he could beat Milky. I like Milky Costa though, but
I feel that. I'm fine with Valeos.
yeah, I'm down with that. Let's go to 135. Now, the guy who just like automatically goes to my head is Zahabi. Like, does he have a chance to win the belt?
oh,
No.
I don't like his chances just because of his age mostly. Um, but yeah, my eyes went right to Zahabi as well. I think he could give. Like I think he hard stops at Corey Sandhagen, to be honest. Hard stop. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, that's valid.
Um, Peyton Talbot, would you consider him a dark horse?
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Dark horse prospect.
yeah. I'm gonna go Peyton Talbot, man. Even though he is young, but yeah, I just think that he is growing rapidly. He seemingly bounced back from his grappling deficiencies very well, which shows that he's been in the lab. So it's like, yeah, I think he can go hard. He can go hard and he can go far in this division for sure. I like him as a potential title challenger down the line.
And him having like a staple win over like a guy like Henry Cejudo, like he's not like a prospect anymore. I don't think he's like in there, you know. So I think it's
Yeah,
a valid pick.
yeah, right. He's in the game now. He's in the Game of Thrones, bro.
Yes.
Man, I feel like Corey Sandhagen is still like a dark horse that could beat anybody on any day. Like he doesn't win. That's kind of you will go down as I think one of the better fighters to never win a belt if he doesn't get it. But he's been so close and he has fought way better against these wrestlers than when he fought Aljo like 5 years ago. And I still think he could beat these guys. Maybe outside of like Umar. Like Umar might have his number in a rematch, but like the only thing that would concern me at this point is age. I think that's like the only thing, but I would throw his name in the ring. I would throw like Bautista, just what we've seen recently. Looks like a beast, continues to improve. I don't know about the wrestling and grappling too much, but
I mean, he was giving Umar a good scrap though, to be honest. He wasn't a hoe in the wrestling. Like obviously he was like getting taken down a couple times, but like it like it's Umar, you know what I mean? I think like against lesser wrestlers, like he stands a decent chance. I keep doubting the man and he keeps like proving me wrong. So like yeah, I agree with Bautista as a I think he's more like the definition. Like I might like go with him ultimately because I think that like Peyton Talbot to me is more of like a prospect. Like he's more like on the rising prospect. Bautista's like I think more of a dark horse. Like, you know, his time is kind of now, but like, you know, we'll see. We'll see what he can do down the line.
Yeah, I think Bautista's the answer.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Last men's division, flyweight.
well, the easy answer here is none of them. But
Oh
if
my.
we're gonna find someone, let's just look down the list real quick.
I feel like the fans would say like Horiguchi.
I was gonna say Horiguchi.
Is
I
he
was gonna
a
say
dark horse though? I guess.
Will Charles Johnson bounce back?
Hell nah.
Apparently he's fighting Silva.
I mean, honestly, I would throw after last night. I'd throw Loney Kavanaugh in the mix here.
Yeah,
facts.
he'll probably take the number 6 spot, which is Moreno's spot. What about Asu? Do you have any faith in him?
A little bit. I
He's
feel like
just a little small when it comes down to it. Like to I don't know if he can impose himself against like the highest level guys the way he like the way his game is. But yeah, I would say Asu. Like I think he gives anyone fits on any given night, you know what I mean? But I just think that like he's pretty hittable. And I think that like against like a Van, a Cape, he like against a Van, he's gonna get tuned up all night and probably stopped at some point. Against a Cape, he's getting slumped, bro. I think he's going to sleep, you know? And I don't know like how his style would match up against like Tyra and shit, you know what I mean? Who can grapple with him. So yeah, he there's some tough outs for him up there for sure. I'm gonna go with Horiguchi, man.
Yeah, I'll go with Horiguchi.
Just because he's old, so I feel like that gives him a little dark horse to him, you know? Just his age and shit, you know? Because it's like, For him to do it at 36 at like flyweight would be hella impressive. And he seems like in the couple fights he's had back, like he seemed just as game as anybody. You know what I mean? Like he looks quick in there. He's like, really smart. He knows how to mix it up well. Um, and just the experience he has over these guys, like besides Pantoja, I mean, Cape is kind of like, in his 30s too. But I mean, besides that, like there's a lot of youth up there. And it's like, especially with the champ Van. So it's like he has a lot of experience factor on his side. He's a wily vet.
For sure. All right, boys. We're moving to the women's bantamweight division. Kayla Harrison is our champion. I mean,
Ooh.
Jocelyn Edwards just moved up 3 spots.
Jocelyn Edwards is gonna have to do a little better than her last performance. I'm not gonna lie. Like she ended up getting the finish, but like she was eating a lot of shots early in that fight, and it was very worrisome. And I think that like as you work your way up the division, she's gonna have to like shore up that defense a little bit for sure. I'm gonna go Eileen Perez is twerking ass, man. She looked really good on Saturday against Macy Chiasson. She just keeps twerking her way to wins, baby. And I'm here for it every time. I want her to win. I want to see her shake some. So I'm gonna go Eileen Perez, man.
Yeah, I agree. She's just the only one with like any positivity on her currently in this division, and like I'm all for it. I'm a big fan.
I could also just see like Harrison not being in like around too much longer, to be honest. And
Facts.
once she's gone, boy, 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 is this shit up for grabs. Up for grabs, bro. They're gonna hot potato this thing for a minute, maybe even.
Throw out Dumont also, maybe. But she is ranked 3.
I just
I feel like Norma Dumont's like almost like knocking on that title, like the like next challenger type.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I expect her to get like the title shot once once the dust settles with this Amanda Nunes super fight situation.
All right, let's move to flyweight. Valentina is our champion. Pretty decent ass division. But in terms of dark horses, it's kind of tough. I'm kind of struggling here.
Talia Silva can't be a dark horse.
I'm going Macy
Macy
Bar.
Barber, I was gonna say Macy Barber,
Yeah,
bro. She's back, baby.
she
She's
is
back.
back.
She is back.
And she's fighting Grasso in about a month.
The rematch, I believe.
So,
I think Grasso beat her the first time, right?
which,
Her last loss, I want to say.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Macy back and better than ever, man.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
She's
All
like
right,
the only one I would like consider a dark horse right now because
Or Wayne Kong, fuck it. I'll throw her name in the ring too. Wayne Kong, bro.
the Joker.
Yeah, man. I think she has a lot of pop in those hands, and I think that she could like if these girls are forced to stand with her, I could see her giving a lot of them like some trouble on the feet. I do think like she probably won't get there just because of like grappling deficiencies. I don't know if she has enough time in the game to like make up some of that to not get wrestle fucked at the top of the division. But like once Shevchenko like leaves and shit and like, I don't know.
All right, guys, let's conclude the video with the final division, which is women's strawweight. Dark horse here.
Loopy, baby. Give me Loopy. She coming, man. She coming.
Oh, I need her to lose though, because I have Suarez on my team. I don't want
That's
to pick her.
fighting Suarez, but like I mean, I would expect Suarez to kind of like wrestle her, but like Loopy is scrappy in there, and she is not gonna settle on the bottom. I don't think. Like I don't see her like just like letting Suarez rest with this wrestling shit. So like I don't know, man. Suarez better get her down early and often, because if Loopy gets going and Suarez starts to struggle with the takedowns, like I don't know, bro. It could get real interesting. Give me Loopy, man. She's scrappy.
I was thinking Loopy or Yan Janan. I think
Yeah, Yan Xiaonan is also fucking elite too. Like we fucking forget. We fucking forget, man. She's only lost to like the best, really.
Yeah,
Whaley and Jandaroba, which like,
she competed for a belt.
Jandaroba, like she smother fucks so many people up there. Like it's not her fault that she can't get past Whaley, you know what I mean?
I'll go with Jan Xiaonan then.
Oh yeah.
All right, though, guys, that concludes the video. Let us know what you agree with and disagree with, who you think the dark horses are in each division. Please go check out the TikTok. Thank you so much for the support on the recent bids. We got plenty of cool stuff coming, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
he's